Good morning and welcome to my mushroom farm. I started this file a couple of years ago. Originally, I started just because I wanted to chop down some trees, and at the time, the beach farm was the largest for trees, and I eventually started getting some mushroom trees, and I came up with the idea of making a mushroom tree farm. And this is the result. I thoroughly enjoyed making the mushrooms spread to where I wanted them and then placing tappers. Obviously, that involves a lot of collection. This farm is several years old, and this is obviously on Nintendo Switch, and the 1.5 update, hence obviously having the beach farm. So I'm just going to start collecting and chit-chatting about it. The thing is, I just made like a farm as a throwaway farm, right? So I didn't name it like mushroom farm or anything, appropriate. I just named the farm One because it was just a farm for cutting trees, because I enjoy that sometimes. But once I got to autumn and year one, I got lucky with a couple of mushroom trees, and I started making them grow in the pattern and encouraging them to, emotionally supporting them with where I want them to place a seed. Obviously in 1.5, if you can't pick up the mushroom tree seed, even though it exists in Ginger Island, until you unlock the mushroom tree seeds there's if you pickaxe or axe or till a mushroom seed, it just dies. I understand that that's been patched in 1.6, and in 4 days 1.6 will be on Switch, so I needed to get this done before then, obviously. 1.6 will add a few different mechanics. You see here I've got 2 super cucumber fish ponds. Honestly, just mostly because they're purple. The other unique aspect of this farm is that I wanted to have it so I didn't farm a single thing. So I'm level 10 in all skills except farming. So everything else I have managed. I just wanted to set that up so, just make it a more interesting experience, I guess. Obviously, my most shipped items are mushrooms, the 3 different types that can grow on, or that can be harvested from mushroom trees: the common mushroom, the red mushroom, and the purple mushroom. I have done a little heart with these mushrooms, which was fun. It's kind of like pixel art, I guess, to a degree. Yeah, so I just created this challenge just because I was bored not bored, but I just wanted to play differently. And that's the most wonderful thing about Stardew, is there's so many different ways you can play, and so many different challenges you can think up that maybe no one else has ever done. And, getting to achieve the things like getting that final mushroom tree spawn way down at the bottom, finally, after years of weeks of just sleeping and waiting and sleeping and waiting and checking and waiting. It finally spread where I wanted it to, where I needed it to. And I used tree fertilizer to make them grow as fast as possible, because I have that with foraging, so that's good. As you can see, because I haven't done any farming, I have not finished the community center, and this is, one interesting aspect, to commit to not farming. Every crop that I have managed to get is from the traveling cart or from checking the trash cans. But yeah, I am planning and hoping to get, you can buy one star fruit from is it the luau? Yeah, the luau every year, and so I have been collecting them. I didn't think of it at the start, but because I would have already had enough by now. But if you get enough star fruit, you can build a Junimo hut, which then will harvest things for you and save you from farming XP. Unfortunately, that doesn't unlock until after the community center is done. So I still, I've finished everything in the community center except the quality crops bundle, obviously. And so I can't get enough of them without raising my levels. So I'm still contemplating which avenue I will go down. But yeah, this is my cat, who I unfortunately named it a random name generator, and so it's called Wipey. That was before I came upon the majestical mushroom tree farm ideas. So all of these things that I haven't been able to get conventionally from either monster drops like the rabbit's foot in the skull caverns, or just from the traveling cart, gifts that people send you in the mail, and yeah, traveling cart flowers. Yeah, it's been really interesting. I have a lot of resources, obviously, because I have spent a long time working on this and getting it all fully full. That's a silly word. So I'll sell those purple mushrooms again. Up here in the trees, I hide my recycling machines, which I thought was kind of a nice way of doing it. You don't, because these are the thickest tree trunks in the game, so you can't really see. Like if I take this away, you can't, like there's a little bit, but it's such the similar color that you don't really notice. And so I love having them there and not really being seen. Down here is another area of fruit trees and harvestable fiber. I did a lot of decorating, as you can see, and all of these mushrooms, all of them are from where they spread, and then I just, I made them not go where I, chopping them down. Obviously, I have a lightning tree farm fence there. Another fruit tree area. I have a horse. He wears a shroom hat as well. Now I'll take you, so down here was the last spread of mushroom trees, but they did at some point come this way down, and they were down here for a long time. I was trying to get them to go from here up, hey Ethan, up to here, but they just never really did. So I just kept them small and cute here at the dock. Oh, this way, yeah. And so for a long time I had all of this with mushroom trees as well, but it was just a bit too much. There's a time and place. I really like this mushroom tree flower. Over here you'll see, so you can actually get farming XP from petting farm animals. So as soon as I got an auto petter, I built the coop, and because I had a surplus of dino eggs from doing skull cavern runs, I just set them all up, and they've been all good, and they're happy enough to be giving me iridium, and I've not petted them once, which is definitely difficult because I want to pet them. I love them. And here is my moneymaker-ish kind of thing. I end up selling a lot of I end up selling all of them except the emeralds for swapping for cheese, and the aquamarine for cloth. Obviously I have enough coffee, but yeah, that's the only way I've gotten cheese, is by doing the cheese trade and then putting the cheese into the casks in the basement. But yes, I just collect everything, and I turn the jades into staircases for more skill cavern runs. These star shards are pretty decent. They're a bit faster than the 5 days with diamonds that it takes. So if you're prompt at collecting them, sometimes I'm not, they sell for a pretty decent amount. And then obviously I can change my skill tree perks. So when I do sell, I change to get more from them, obviously. So in this shed, this is something that Concerned Ape has patched in 1.6, and so it was kind of my only chance. So I did dupe the iridium cat, honestly just because you could, and I didn't really need the iridium because I was doing so many skull cavern dives. But it is fun, and knowing that it's no longer going to be possible made it more enticing, just so to say. Oh, I should get come on, mushies. So over here, I can't get up. Whoops. Yeah, I really did enjoy the challenge, and still do. There's also different aspects. I'll try to be a little bit faster. So as you can see, I've done, if I show you, whoopsies. If I show you, so I'm obviously full hearts with all of the NPCs. I haven't married anyone yet. This is all the crafting recipes I've maintained. I don't know the word. So in here you'll see that I've shipped 1 parsnip. Everything that was farmable, crops or produce, is because I got it in the traveling cart. And then I have shipped 11,017 iridium bars, which I don't need this amount. I guess I was mostly aiming for 15 million because the gold clock, if I was to get to the point of perfection, the gold clock, the 4 obelisks, and a few other expenses, Junimo huts, etc. But yeah, I did so far have made 26 million. the other thing. So yeah, this is everything I've managed to ship so far with 0 farming level. You'll see I've shipped about 3,600 purple mushrooms, 42,328 red mushrooms, and 51,816 common mushrooms. So that's kind of where I'm at. I've also shipped a lot of tea leaves. With no farming, the only keg I have was one that you get from completing a bundle in the crafts room. So that has been constantly going on the highest produce that I've been able to put into it, like, and actually harvest myself, which is crystal fruit. And then I put the crystal fruit in the casks. It's absolutely not the best money maker, but you know, it's a side hustle, I guess. As you can understand, I have chopped many misplaced mushroom misplaced mushroom trees and gotten many hats. If I can, they're not in here, right? Okay. I think they're also. I've got one on my horse, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in here, and 4 in here. So we've got 12, right? No, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I've got at least 10, but I think I have another one somewhere. This is all the just extra stuff that I've managed to get. Buying food at the saloon. That was the first, like, I got the telephone from Robin as soon as I could, and I would call the saloon every day. It's been wonderful, especially for getting gifts for people. And then this over here is all the crops that I've continued to get from the traveling cart to try and make as many recipes as possible. This is everything I have cooked and have the recipe but can't cook because of missing a crop or vegetable or whatever. It's definitely like another part of the challenge, right? That is affected, so to speak. There's some of them that, you know, I have been able to cook and it's been really good. I don't think there is one recipe that I obviously can't get because that's a farming skill recipe you get. But yeah, ooh, I can cook that one. Let's do it. Cool, so now I've added another one that I have cooked. And then all the Ginger Island ones, you know. Cool. Over in here, I just have what I need on hand, really. It's not much. Over in here is fish for recipes, and then because I'm on the beach farm, I get crates of oil, sugar, flour, so that's been really helpful. Obviously the milk is from the traveling cart, and also visiting Sandy in the desert on Saturdays. She'll always give you a small milk. Yeah. I got some eggs from Marnie as a Christmas present. I've also, just done a bit more decorating, getting Pam to the bus stop as early as possible. What's my quarry? I forgot what I'm doing in my quarry. Oh, just trying to get more mystic stones. Wait, are they mystic stones? No, those. Oh my gosh, my brain is not working. The last thing I need to show you is that because I was going to be in the mines a lot and dealing with a lot of loot drops, I decided to use Monster Musk on when I would have monster floors and get many, many, many more butterflies, many more bats, and then trade 200 bat wings at the Desert Trader for a butterfly hutch. And so this area is always full of butterflies, and I love it. I will eventually have them all on both sides. That will be extremely fun. But yeah, that's probably everything from me. I keep doing that. Whoopsies. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. It's been interesting. These are all the fish that I have caught. I can't catch the void salmon or the slime jack because that requires you to complete the CC first. I've completed the museum. Obviously you've seen the cooking, the achievements that I have got. There's still a few more that I can actually, achieve. Definitely can't achieve that. And can I achieve that? No, I can't. No. That would be insane levels of difficulty from the traveling cart. So, yeah. I also, because I haven't got all of the crafting recipes, I can't finish that. Same with the chef and same with the fish, but I can get this one at least. And then obviously I've got all of that. So yeah, thank you for watching and enjoying, and if and when I decide on what I want to do, or if I just leave it here, I will be back. But for now, let's go to bed. I'll also include some pictures. Let's get this one first. At the end, just of the farm in different seasons, and also with the mushroom heart. I have a few different iterations of that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and may Yoba bless you with many dew of stars.